It's Mother's Day, and I'm excited that Brad is focused on Black maternal health. That Brad would be the candidate that would be best for mothers. Reproductive justice and reproductive rights, they need to be a priority for the next meeting. Like, I can't think of a part of my life in Brooklyn that Brad did not influence and make better. Both personally as a Black woman who has had children and as a Black woman who has supported others on their mothering journey. I didn't have to ask Brad to champion Black maternal health. He already had a sense of that in the early days, and this is in the early 2000s. So my name is Benita Miller. I work in reproductive justice and rights. When I worked in city government as the Deputy Commissioner of Child Welfare Services, Brad was one of the council members that paid attention to the needs of those families and wanted to make sure that the families who turned to the city of New York were getting everything that they needed. Not just to make sure that we were investing in children who were in the foster care system, but how are we helping families more broadly that were coming in contact with our preventive services. People don't always talk about the nuances of their mothering journey, but to know that he's producing a comprehensive plan that is attuned across race, ethnicity, and zip code is powerful, because no matter where Black women are showing up in systems, they're faced with biases, lack of resources, and lack of support. I know that he'll deliver for these mothers. The part of the plan that I would want to uplift is the anti-bias training, as well as the plan to develop a midwifery model of care in New York City. Also the doula, the expansion of the doula supports. In my own experiences, it hasn't always been easy to become a parent. I actually had to transfer providers when I was 37 weeks pregnant because I had a previous pregnancy loss, and the doctor that would have been the backup for my midwives said to my then husband, "Oh, you're gonna just let her kill your baby." The doctor, I didn't want him to touch me. The midwives worked very hard to get me transferred to a doctor that was more supportive. I think that had Brad's plan been in place, I think that the doctor would have been more attuned to not having biases baked into the ways in which they responded to me. I'm voting for Brad Lander because he will get it done. I'm never surprised when he does the right thing, because that's the spirit in which he approaches his work. He's a parent, he's a partner, he's a New Yorker, and that's what shows up for him.